Hi. I was surprised to find that I don't have a very good video available for this tune, which I teach to beginners a lot. It's called Shady Grove, and it's in a modal tuning, which is usually the first or second tuning I like to introduce. So if you've been using a G tuning, good dogs get biscuits daily. G, D, G, B, D. What you're going to do is you tune your second string. That's this one here, if you're up to a C note. So now good dogs get cookies daily. And you notice that sounds nice and minor. We call this sawmill, or modal tuning, G modal, or mountain minor. We've got a lot of names. So once you're in tune, let me play it and sing it a couple times for you. Just a few little verses. There's lots of verses, but Shady Grove, my little love, Shady Grove, my darling, Shady Grove, my little love, I'm going back to Harlan. Cheeks as red as the blooming rose, eyes of the deepest brown. You're the darling of my life, stay till the sun goes down. Shady Grove, my little love, Shady Grove, I say. Shady Grove, my little love, I'm a-going away. So you'll notice it only has one part, and pretty simple with this left hand. So you're in this G modal tuning. You're going to need to know one chord. That's going to be an F chord. You're going to put your ring finger on your first string, third fret. Your second string is open. Then put your index finger on the third string, second fret, and put your middle finger on the fourth string, third fret. That's an F chord. If you're familiar with how an F chord looks in a G tuning, which is kind of the hard chord in G, notice that these three fingers are doing the same thing. You could play them with those fingers if you want to. I find that these are simpler. But if you were doing it this way, it's because this string is already tuned up, remember, so you wouldn't have to put it down there. And that's an F chord, okay? So get comfortable with that. With this tune, you can practically just hover your fingers over that chord, being ready to play it at any time. Because other than open strings and the notes in this chord, the only other note you're going to want is this one, this third string, third fret at one point. Okay? All right, let's start. It starts with two bum ditties on the open third string. Bum diddy, bum diddy. So your ditties can be a little bit of a brush. Bum brushy, bum brushy. All right, and then bum bum. So I want you to do this with your index finger because that's part of this chord. Bum bum. Now you're gonna play your fourth string with the whole chord down. Bum diddy. So again, that's third string, open, two bum ditties. Bum diddy, bum diddy, bum 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 diddy. Once more. Bum diddy, bum diddy, bum 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 diddy. Okay, that's the first line. You've only got 4 lines, so you're fourth done. And now bum diddy, bum 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 diddy, bum diddy. So you're going to play the third string, open, a bum ditty, bum ditty. Now put your finger down there. That's the only weird place that's not in the chord I told you we're going to use. And we're going to go with 3 separate bounces of your hand. Third, second, first, ditty, first, ditty. Now, you don't need to keep this bum, 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 ditty, bum, ditty. You can take that off whenever you want after you've played that chord. Bum, ditty, bum, 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 ditty, bum, ditty. So you're ending up with those 2 bum ditties on the open first string. So here's what we have so far, the first line and the second line, starting with the 2 bum ditties on the open third string. Bum, ditty, bum, ditty, bum, 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 ditty, bum, ditty, bum, 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 ditty, bum, ditty. Okay? Now to continue, you do this with your ring finger because that's the same finger that is in the chord. Bum, ditty, bum, ditty. So that's the 3rd fret, and then open with the bum ditty both times. Then put your chord down, and you're going to go 2nd, 3rd, 4th, ditty. So again, from the beginning of that line, bum, ditty, bum, ditty, bum, 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 ditty. And you might as well make that ditty kind of bum, ditty. Brush all your strings because you've got this nice chord on. Okay, the next line starts bum, 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 and then ends with 2 bum ditties on the open 3rd string. Let's try that again. It's 4th, 3rd, 2nd, 3rd, and 3rd, ditty, 3rd. So those 2 lines together, because they kind of do roll into each other. Bum diddy, bum diddy, bum 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 diddy, bum 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 diddy, bum diddy. Bum diddy, bum diddy, bum 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 diddy, bum 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 diddy, bum diddy. Now notice this tune ends with 2 bum ditties, and it starts with 2 bum ditties. So if you're playing it over and over again, as I expect you to do, don't stop when you get through once, just keep going for a while. You're going to be playing 4 bum ditties in a row, 2 from the beginning of the tune, end of the tune, 2 from the beginning of the tune on the open 3rd string. So, bum diddy, bum diddy, bum 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 diddy, bum diddy, bum 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 diddy, bum diddy. And here's the start of the tune. Bum diddy, bum diddy, bum 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 diddy, bum diddy, bum 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 diddy, bum diddy, bum diddy, bum 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 diddy, bum 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 diddy, bum. Peaches in the summertime, apples in the fall. If I can't have the one I want, I don't want none at all. My little love, and Shady Grove, my darling. Shady Grove, my little love, bound away to Harlan. Okay? There is Shady Grove. Now, to get from here back to G, this is now, your 2nd string is now tuned up to a C. You're going to tune it back down to a B. And you're back in G. Practice a little bit. Mountain minor, back to G. Get to know a little bit how much you have to turn it, to get up, and how much you have to turn it to get back down. Because I don't want you to be afraid of retuning. It's part of being a clawhammer banjo player, retuning. We're going to do it a lot. Okay, have fun with Shady Grove.